Gah, I want to eat Mimiga. What's that scent? I faintly smell Mimiga on you. It was ages ago. A witch lived alone in solitude here on this island. That witch would ultimately use her magic to create this labyrinth and confine us Gaudi here within. Oh, the Gaudi, that's right. Ever seen the outside of this island? It's floating high up in the sky. How the island happens to float, the secret to that is hidden deep inside this labyrinth. Way out of the labyrinth does exist, however that path leading to the exit is obstructed by a single boulder. I'm not even sure if the exit can be reached after moving the massive piece of rock. Okay, can't get up here yet. Hear it. This is the labyrinth shop. Unfortunately, a burglar broke in recently and took everything, so I don't have anything to sell you. Sorry for the inconvenience. What's that? You got something nice there. That's a polar star and a fireball. May I have a look? Okay, this is another branching point that affects the ending you get, I believe. Just like when we met Curly and she offered to give us her machine gun, this fellow here will take our Polar Star and Fireball and give us a new weapon, but we don't want to do that at the moment because we want to hold on to both of those weapons. So for now, I'm going to say no. You're going to regret it later. So we'll see. That's right. From now on, all the Gaudis we run into are going to be hostile. And I am one hit away from dying. Kind of building off of the sand zone we were in previously, this zone doesn't really mess around. They start throwing more enemies at you. Before I move on, the blade at level 3 looks like this. You get a ghost image of King, and it flies across the screen and does a ton of damage when it runs into something. Like so. It's not a single hit. It's several hits at once when it runs into something, and it'll usually be enough to usually a couple swats from the fully upgraded blade will kill most things. It's pretty useful weapon if you can manage to keep it leveled up. Still kind of in the danger zone as far as my life goes. I didn't see how much these enemies do just by running into me, but I probably can't withstand more than one hit until I get my life full up here. One limitation of the blade, you can't fire more than one projectile at once, so you have to make sure you aim carefully, otherwise you won't be able to counterfire. But right away you can see that weapon is just wrecking these guys. I think both the projectile and the little slashes that it does around it have sort of an area effect. If you just fire it at a cluster of dudes, you can do a pretty decent amount of damage really quickly. I think there might be something up there, but I can't get there just yet. It's locked. I will be revisiting areas in this game multiple times. Okay. I'm a physician. Allow me to take care of you. Don't worry, I won't take your money. In exchange, please accept a simple request from me. There's an old clinic nearby. Go there and see if there's any medicine left inside. The clinic key. I'm a nurse. I worked at the clinic nearby, but a dark ghost began haunting it, so I ran away and came here. Hi, long time no see. It's Curly. You look great. So you were warped down here by that witch Misery. Me too. Even you weren't able to succeed against them. I did have a tiny bit of hope. Like you, I tried my best, and this is where I ended up. I'm disappointed in myself. When it comes down to it, I couldn't protect them. With this body in this shape, getting out of here is going to be next to impossible. Yeah, I think one solid hit will level the blade back down. It's one of the other drawbacks. You have to be careful and make sure you don't get hit, otherwise you won't be able to maintain level 3. Use the clinic key. Open the treasure chest. Obtain the cure-all. This is a random ghost that looks very much like Balrog, but I'm pretty sure it's not Balrog. Should get a name after I win here. You can see the multi-hits from the blade just do a ton of damage to this boss. Guess we didn't get a name. Oh, you found it. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. Please leave the rest to me. This is the legendary labyrinth. I don't know who built it, but it must be for some kind of trash collection. There's only one way to escape. We'd have to move a massive rock that is found inside a separate chamber. I'd go with you, but in my current state, I'd be more of a burden than a help. At this point, we're going to leave Curly here and see if we run into her later. Get up there. Can't get up there yet either. I believe those blocks will insta-kill me if I manage to get sandwiched in between wall or ceiling. Can't get those. This strange machine is blocking the way. It's a paw print on it. And it's boss. Oh, that hit. I think this boss is only vulnerable when it opens up the central part there. green bits. Ah. If I can get the sword powered up, I should be able to do a ton of damage. That's a really neat looking sprite. And it appears to be shooting fish missiles at me. And turns out there's a cat inside. That was Monster X.